Welcome to third semester electrical diploma class. The course title Fundamentals of AC Systems, course code 3033. Most students began their electrical study with direct current, abbreviated as DC, which is electricity flowing in a constant direction or possessing a voltage with constant polarity. As useful and as easy to understand as DC is, it is not the only kind of electricity in use. Certain sources of electricity naturally produce voltages alternating in polarity, reversing positive and negative polarity over time. Or in current, the charged particles moves one direction for a particular time and reverses its direction for the same particular time. It is known as alternating current, abbreviated as AC. In today's world, the electricity is most important energy. Here energy will be in two forms, that is alternating current AC and direct current DC. In the world, the first electricity generation, transmission and utilization was began with DC forms. Later AC system occupied the place and become most popular and efficient energy in the world because of its advantages over DC system. In this subject, we are going to study the detailed AC system systematically. I know that most of you know all the terms, values, etc. regarding AC system, but not in order. So while completing this course, all of you able to know about AC system completely. So let us discuss the waveforms of AC voltage and DC voltage. So AC voltages are positive values and negative values are altering in the same time period, and in case of DC voltage it has constant value throughout time. So let us discuss the first module, which consists the generation of alternating voltages, advantage of AC system, equations of alternating voltage and current, and term related to alternating current, that is instantaneous value, maximum value, average value, RMS value, and form factor, crest factor, and the vector representation of alternating quantities, addition of, subtraction of alternating quantities or vectors, and simple problems. Let us discuss advantages of AC system over DC system. AC can be transmitted and distributed to load by using step-up transformer and step-down transformer. Wide range of voltages are obtained by the use of transformer. The AC is easy to generate than DC. The AC generators have higher efficiency than DC generator. The generation of AC is cheaper than that of DC generation. AC machines are simple, robust and do not require much attention for their repairs and maintenance during their use. AC can easily be converted into DC with the help of rectifiers. With the help of transformer and rectifier, we will get the desired value of DC very easily. Let us discuss the sinusoidal waves, which is the fundamental waveform. In the waveform, a waveform is a disturbance. Unlike water waves, electrical waves cannot be seen directly, but they have similar characteristics. By using CRO, we can see the electrical waves also. All periodic waves can be constructed from sine waves, which is why the sine waves are fundamental. In this figure, a small stone was dropped into the water. The water produces the waveforms around it. The waveforms follows a sine wave. So generation of alternating voltages and currents. Here two figures are there, A and B. In the first figure, two magnetic poles are there, north pole and south pole. In between a coil is ABCD, which is rotating. That means the coil cuts the magnetic field from north to south pole. The second figure, coils are placed and the north pole south pole, magnetic field is rotating. The difference is simple. In the first figure coil is rotating, in the second figure magnetic field is rotating, but the effect is same. Magnetic field cuts the conductor. According to Faraday's law, whenever magnetic field cuts the conductor, an EMF is induced in that conductor. The induced EMF gets the closed path, then current also produced. So in the first figure, coil is rotating, that means cuts the magnetic field, and EMF is induced. That EMF tends to circulate the closed path current through M and L. The second figure, magnetic field is rotating, so that magnetic field cuts the conductor and EMF also produced. The small generation, we are using the fixed poles or magnetic poles and rotating coils. In the large generation, we are using fixed coils and rotating magnetic field. So in the first figure and second figure, the difference is it is rotating anti-clockwise. The coil is named as A dash and B dash, and the second figure also A dash B dash. The position is changed 90 degree. So we can just imagine the first figure in the position of 0 degree. In that case, magnetic field and the conductors are parallel each other. Therefore, magnetic field not cut the conductor. Therefore, no EMF produced in the coil. So no current. In the second figure, it is moved 90 degree, so that magnetic field cuts the conductor and EMF is produced. That EMF tends to circulate a current through the load and bulb is glow. So here we marked red color and the blue color. Just concentrate on the red color only. So red color side coils are moving 90 degree anti-clockwise. The next figure, again the red color A and A dash moved from again 90 degree. So now it is reached exactly opposite side. So 180 degree position. Coil again cutting, no flux because it is parallel each other. So no EMF is induced, so there is no current, bulb is off. Again it is moved 90 degree, that means now it is total, it is rotated 270 degree, but now the A and A dash, the red colored conductor are in south side. So and maximum flux is cuts the conductor and EMF also produced, but in opposite direction. In the earlier case, the 90 degree movement, the A and A dash side conductors are under the north pole. Now at 270 degree position, A and A dash conductor is at south pole side. So opposite polarity EMF is produced, so that opposite current, opposite directed current also produced, but bulb is glowing. Again 90 degree movement is, it occupies the origin position 0 degree. So total 360 degree movement. In the 360 degree movement, the conductor gets maximum values at 2 times and conductor gets 0 value 2 times. So just imagine 0 position, the figure A 0 position, second figure 90 degree position, again figure 3 180 degree position, figure 4 270 degree position, again it is moves 90 degree means it comes as 0 degree position. So just concentrate on red color conductor. So red color conductor, in the first figure magnetic fields and the conductors are parallel, so no EMF, so it is moves to anti-clock direction, so it is nearer to north pole. So whenever it gets north pole, maximum flux cuts the conductor, so maximum positive EMF, positive polarity EMF produced. Again it is moving means 180 degree reached, again parallel each other, conductor and the magnetic field is parallel each other, so again 0 degree 0 voltage is induced. Again it is moves 90 degree means it is under the south pole. Again opposite maximum voltage is generated, opposite polarity voltage is generated. Again moving 90 degree means it is 360 degree or 0 degree. Again flux and the conductors are parallel each other, again 0 voltage. So while continuing this rotation, the red colored conductor gets 0 value, maximum positive value, again 0 value, again negative maximum value, again 0, again rotating means again maximum positive maximum value, again 0, again negative maximum value, again 0. So it is continuous. So just concentrating on the one side of the coil, it is called as, it is getting positive value and the negative value alternating with the time. So in this case we are taking as red color side as a phase and the blue color side we are making blue color side as earthed condition. That means earth has 0 potential. So blue color side coils always 0 potential, and we are concentrating only red color side. So red color side is getting positive value, negative value, positive value, negative value alternatingly. But in the blue side coil is also getting positive and negative, but we are earthed, we are connected, earth connection. So earth has a 0 potential, so always the blue color conductor gives 0 voltage. So that blue color side coil known as neutral, 0 voltage neutral, and the red color side is known as phase. So our single phase supply produces phase and neutral. That means simply one side of coil is earthed and another side of coil is not earthed. The not earthed condition coil is called as phase and earthed coil is called as neutral. So just concentrating only one side of the coil, we will get positive and negative alternating with the time. Simultaneously the other side of the coil also, whenever the phase red color coil getting the positive peak and the 0 and the negative peak, the other side of the coil also getting the opposite value, but we are considering one side of the coil and other side is earthed condition, so 0 voltage. So neutral and phase. So phase has the positive, negative alternating values and the neutral has a 0 voltage. So in this figure you can see, just concentrating on red colored side of the coil, but here the direction is clockwise. Earlier I discussed with anti-clockwise direction. In this case it is clockwise direction. So whenever the red color side reaches north pole, positive peak, whenever it reaches south pole, the negative peak voltage is obtained.